Yes, good morning, fellow Americans. Today, I hope there's a lot of things to talk about. I hope I don't forget half of it. Sometimes I do. I was seeing a news here from United with Israel, where these followers of the Islamic faith make the Nazi salute. It's right here. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not inventing this. It's right here. This came out of United with Israel. These are the people who we allow to come into our military bases, period, into our country. We need to put a stop to this because before it's too late. We need to get them out of here. And it's not hate speech. I don't hate nobody. But unless they do not assimilate completely and change beliefs and religion, they shouldn't be allowed here. They do not belong to a religion. They belong to a criminal terrorist organization who wishes to control the world, just like Hitler did, just like Hitler suggested. It's the same thing. As a matter of fact, there were groups of the military in Germany that integrated Muslims into their groups of military. They had a section of Muslim military who were helping the machinery to eliminate all those who opposed Hitler and his ideas. So, we have to put a stop to it. These people are coming with radical ideas and they do not want to integrate and they want to change our ways of life, period. And they say they do not wish to assimilate. They want us to assimilate. They want us to comply. They want us to let them rape our families, our women, our children, our elderly. They want us to comply with their form of dress code. They want a woman enslaved. They want the women to have no rights. I don't know how in hell the liberal mind, because I've seen them, and it just baffled me. These people supporting them. These liberal, they're sick. They're sick. Even the main leader of them, Michael Moore, this guy, he's not, this guy is not sick. This guy, what he is evil. Because he defends anything that's evil. He's just like Bernie Sanders and AOC and the whole Democrat, the whole CPUSA now, alias Democrat Party. They're all evil. They're all evil, extremely evil. They support everything that's evil. You see them in meetings where there's evil people. But thank God, there's a lot of Americans waking up because they go to these Democrat meetings, supposed Democrat meetings, and they're denouncing them right there. They're yelling out to them, "You're lying, you're lying. The president is innocent, and stop your lies," and a whole bunch of other things that they're telling them. I hope they don't say obscene words because then they'll demean our purpose to inform. Sometimes we have to be kind of rough with them because they're beating people. They're taking away their hats. I'm talking about the Antifa movement and all kinds of liberals. They're grabbing them on the street, beating them up. even killed him. In some circumstances, they're killing. And do you really want that? You liberals out there, do you really want? Are you accepting that these people come and rape your whole family and kill them right before you arrive, before they kill you? And you want to accept that? Is that what you want for this country? You want what Bridget Gabriel wanted to do? Listen to her, because a lot of people were making fun at her. But listen to what she went through in Lebanon. The pearl of the Middle East was destroyed. No more pearl. It's an Islamic state. See what she had to go through. She had to flee with her family to Israel to be able to come to the United States as a Christian family and to flee the certain death of the country she was born in. Are you telling me Americans that are I don't know, twisted? You really want that for yourself? You want that for your family? Are you that twisted, deranged that you want your family to go through that? Because I've seen there's a lot of there are twisted people. There are people like how do you call this guy Manson, who died in prison, Charles Manson. There are people like that. Oh, the Texas Ed Gaines, the Texas the true Texas chain massacre, mass murder. It wasn't in Texas. I think it was in somewhere up north. But, then they made a movie, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But it was Edward Gaines. It was based on him. Ed Gaines, I mean, or Edward Gaines. In short, it was Ed Gaines. See the movie. So you can realize there are twisted people that are deranged, completely out of it. And those people should be in some kind of institution for the criminally insane. But not now. Not now. The CPUSA, alias Democrat Party, is permitting them to come in by the millions, by the thousands and millions, like Obama did. He opened the door to them. Whoop, come in. Thank God they have found, because right now I was reading today, the Obama should be in prison. Why can't he be in prison? What kind of how you call it, a special shield that he has, that he can be in prison together with the Clintons, with James Comey, Alan Schiff, Nadler, Maxine Warner, and the whole rest of them, with criminal backgrounds, with corrupt backgrounds, all criminal, permitting the destruction of the United States. That's what they're doing. We need to get together and believe me, remove them out of the office for good. Out of any, make them a super minority. And if possible, if you think you want to vote for something else, don't vote for Democrats again. Vote for another option, like a Tea Party, which is a little bit more conservative, which I believe in that system. Because we can't give in to the Democrats. And we need people that are firm and very conservative, period. No, we don't care who you are. You're illegal here, you gotta leave, period. Trump is more moderate. I love him. I think he's a great president, very good president. But if something happens where he's no longer our president, I hope of one of his kids, become president. He got some very smart kids, very smart and very loyal conservative. But God forbid a Democrat wins. Don't forget that. That's no choice. I mean, it's not a choice we should accept. If you want to go to another choice, more conservative, but don't go to a you know, don't switch yourself to a movement which supports the destruction of the United States of America and our Constitution, way of life. I've been reading a lot of things. I just hope I don't forget half of it. But this one about these Muslim giving the Hitler salute gives you an idea of how evil this movement is. It's not a religion. They keep calling it a religion. It should be called a terrorist organization. Where we're going to get to, it's just beyond me. Beyond me. We're getting to a point where we're not going to survive if we keep on in this mode of living and thinking. We might not survive, and we need to educate. Now we found out, like I was reading today, Obama, he gifted eastern Iraq to Iran overnight. Iran sent tanks into Iraq to stop Iranian protesters. This is what Obama did. Barack Hussein Obama, your communist Muslim president, ex-president, and his supposed wife. You all know it's not true. You all know, even those who want to deny it. His wife wasn't the first lady. A lot of us know it wasn't that way. Now, another issue here, Pelosi, San Francisco. They got people, but let me see if I could get this here, a photo of what's happening in San Francisco. Oh, look at this. It is disgusting. I mean, she's terrible. Look at this. A homeless guy pooping in a store, a homeless guy. And she loves it. She smiles. It doesn't bother her a bit, destroying California. Because what they're doing, they're destroying California. I mean, you can't even eat. Because imagine if you sit next to the window, you see somebody pooping right there in front of you on the sidewalk. Is that gonna let you keep on eating? You're eating a beef sandwich and you see somebody pooping right in front of you. It's gonna make you want to feel like vomiting. Michael Savage has announced this because he's from there. These communists had destroyed the state of California to such a point where people are fleeing the state because they're requesting more and more tax to help illegals. And a lot of times these people are illegal because I was there. I was there not too long ago. I was there this last May. With my wife, I went to San Diego to take her to the base where I took one of my trainings, my military training. And I wanted to show her the base. I took her there. And she just didn't like it a bit. And I don't blame her. I said, they're destroying the country. They're destroying the country, but they're destroying California, they're destroying New York. De Blasio was a flat-out communist. Oh, another thing, there's a line of illegals because they're proving license for them, license to drive. Can you believe that? A person who wasn't born in the United States is allowed to drive, and probably kill you with or giving you a permit, a license permit, as if they were giving you a gun. Because in one of those illegals, there could be a Muslim, or maybe an illegal with a criminal mind. Doesn't have to be a Muslim, but they're killing people too. You don't know what kind of background they have. They haven't had no background check. Oh, here, you get a license, you're allowed to vote, you get Medicare. Oh, you don't need Medicare here. You need money. It comes out of your pocket, the taxes you pay. And they want you to pay more taxes. So you agree with that? I mean, what kind of an idiot, a person could be to allow that or accept that? Well, that's what's happening. When I went to Washington, D.C., one of the trips that I took, I went to Washington, D.C. with my wife too, during that trip, and I saw tents right in the middle of the city of Washington, D.C. What was that telling me? That they were allowing it. And you want to permit that. I'm directing myself to the liberals. Pelosi doesn't live near them. I'm sure she got some mansion with a nice wall, the same wall that she wants to prohibit Trump from building. She has it right in front of her property, because I've seen her property. It comes out in Google Images. You go to Pelosi's property, you're going to see almost all of them that support that, including de Blasio and the governor of California, all of them. You see them with a wall. Why? Because they don't care. They don't care. They live in luxury. They don't have to worry about nothing of that. Look what Maxine Waters says. I have no proof, but I believe Putin and Trump had a secret sanction deal. On Monday, let me see if I can read the whole thing. Wait a minute. This lady is just she's daffy. She's daffy, and not only daffy, she's evil. All of them, like all of them. She wants to. Let me show you this, because then you might say I'm making this up. Look at it right here. I hope you can see that. There she is, and there's the title right there. That's the title. I hope you can see it very well, because here I see in reverse. And that's what she wants. She wants to impeach Trump. In Cuba, they call him predelictivo. I was checking it in Google's Translate, and it says pre-criminal. In other words, what they mean predelictivo in Spanish is that she wants to accuse Trump of a crime that she thinks he might commit in the future, that he's planning to commit. That's the kind of law they have against the opposition in Cuba. And I don't know if they use it in Venezuela. I wouldn't doubt it. Or in Nicaragua, or forget about North Korea. I'm sure that they use that, and in China. But believe it or not, that is a law in Cuba, to charge people with pre-criminal action because they think they might commit a crime. And that's what they want to impose. The Democrats want to impose that here. They want to do that here. Everything that the communists do over there, and as a matter of fact, they're developing it little by little. They're pushing it into our society. We need to vote against these people. We need to support Trump, or this is the end of our nation. We're committing. The Democrats are committed, or liberals, if they don't know what's happening, Believe me, you're committing national suicide. You're committing a national suicide because what they're planning for this country is a total destruction of our democratic system. They are not democratic. They are communists. I don't care what a lawyer says to me. I don't care what they're going to. I don't care what they criticize me of. But I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not naive. I know what's happening. I can see it. As a matter of fact, they themselves uh, 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 fall into their own trap because when they open their mouths, they declare themselves guilty. They already are doing that. Comey is the one doing it. Shannon Schiff is also doing it. They say we would have known that the dossier wasn't, the FISA report wasn't true. We would accept it. We would have moved it. They know. They're guilty. They know they're guilty because they tried to use it anyway. What happened is that our conservative investigators they found out and they discovered that they were lying, and they know they were in big trouble. They might not pay for it because the system Obama implanted here in the United States it was so corrupt. They have judges, who are pro-Obama, and they're doing everything against the Constitution. What they swore on to impose justice for all is just a lie. It's a lie. They are liars. They are corrupt. They are evil. Well, until the next time, I'll come back with some more stuff. Gotta keep on reading and checking out, investigating, navigating in the internet like I was doing. So I'll see all of you the next time, all of you guys. So the next time, God bless you all. God bless Trump, his family, the whole nation. I pray every day. If I don't forget, or I have an emergency where I go out and I forget that day, sometimes I forget to pray. But God bless my nation. I love my nation. I love the U.S. and Israel. I also pray for you too. And Cuba. So, which I consider the sister island of Cuba, our sister island of Cuba. So, Merry Christmas to all. And I hope everybody has a Happy New Year soon. Soon we're getting there. Maybe saying it too early, but enjoy yourself. And thank God we can now again say Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.